was 15 and you could drive.
What is up, everybody? It is Alan from Breaking and Entering, and we are here with Will Pfrang and the Goodland Gang. How are you guys doing today?
Cool.
Doing really good.
We are hanging out outside of Cactus Club. These guys are performing here tonight, and you also have a new album out as well, Will, that just dropped on Friday.
I do. It's called Oh Boy, You're a Blessing, and it came out on Friday, and it's a coming-of-age story of just songs that I wrote over the past quarantine.
Yeah.
And we recorded it all at our studio in Port Washington.
Nice.
And finally got it out into the world.
Yeah. What is the process for you writing, during a pandemic, and creating new music that is maybe solo, and then some stuff for the Goodland Gang too? I would assume was written probably around that same time. What was the process like making this album?
Well, the process like making this album was, we spent a lot of time doing demo work, and so we recorded a lot of stuff over and over again to try to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And so some songs were like pre-COVID, and I've had the idea of doing a solo record for a long time.
Yeah.
But I had the idea of the sound before any of it. It was just like a kind of an Americana, like a laid-back country kind of vibe.
Sure.
But also with pop influence on it.
Yeah.
And so we started doing demo work on it, and we probably re-recorded each song a dozen times.
Yeah.
And finally, started getting set mixes about 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, and then we've just been working on it. So it's probably got like 10 different people playing on it to find the sound for each song.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then making music solo versus making for the Goodland Gang. Is there any difference for you when it comes to writing? Do you like write something and go, okay, this is going to be a Will Pfrang solo, and then this one's going to be a Will Pfrang and the Goodland Gang kind of thing? Like, is there a difference for you when you write for a band, or?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. The Goodland Gang thing is it's the group of us here, and it started, like 3 years ago, and so it's kind of had, different members in it. But a lot of where it comes from is like we'll have the guys together, and we'll be working on something, and we'll just start messing around and playing a groove. And so a handful of the songs from the Goodland Gang stuff comes from like melodic things that we come together and create. And then I guess there's really no clear separation, because I write, the lyrics and the melody for, almost all the material that we've done.
Yeah. Prior to everything shutting down.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you guys were really building a momentum for yourselves as a live band. What did you guys miss most about performing?
The people. Just having, just being able to bring the music to all our friends and, the people that we really consider fans. And, we really, I think we're riding a pretty big wave of just building this very cool kind of grassroots fan base. And, we had people consistently coming to our shows, and,
is this your first show back? No, have you guys had a show back before this one?
We've had a few shows back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What has the early crowds been like? What is the reaction to seeing live music?
Bananas.
Phenomenal.
It's crazy. Yeah, people are really excited to get back and dance and to be able to be in a crowd, and you can just see it. Everybody's just has been distressed, and they're coming out of it.
Everybody's bringing their full energy.
Yeah, that's great. That's amazing to see. What is the plan for the rest of the year for you guys? You're on let's talk about tonight actually too. You're on a show that's predominantly a hip hop show.
Yeah.
You guys are the band.
Mm-hmm.
Like bringing your sound to it. How do you feel doing a mixed bill, as far as like different genres of music? Is that something that you want to do more of going forward?
Well, I think it's a testament to the Goodland Gang and the stuff that we make, and the energy that we bring to shows. We have the ability to play all sorts of kinds of bills. We played a show. What was it? It was last weekend up in Port Washington. We played a beer garden, and we went to the bar after that, and someone at the bar yelled out to Zeus, what did they say? You're a combination of Dave Matthews Band and Counting Crows.
Oh yeah.
It was funny because before the show we were trying to channel. I was like, some dude was playing Dave Matthews Band the whole time before, and I was like,
So how do you?
Zeus, I want you to channel some Dave Matthews.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel being compared to Dave Matthews Band?
Oh,
and
thank you.
Counting Crows?
Thank you. As the drummer. Thank you.
Yeah, that drummer. Yeah.
Okay.
He's speaking a different language. I think it's good. I think it's a good compliment. I mean, you know, Dave Matthews says a lot of good things about him.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to sell out to a group of people and like be able to have like, you know, to play to a certain audience, then be able to sell out 3 nights in a row is
Sure.
a testament to how cool that band's cult following is, even no matter how goofy they seem sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no, this is my shit, yo. Oh no.
With that being said, I mean, what do you guys think about, you know, if they want to get in touch with you, where do they go ahead and do that? If they want to find Will Pfrang and the Good Land Gang, what's the best place to get in touch with them and find them?
So one of the best spots is our website. It's www.willpfrang.com.
Okay.
And Frang is spelled P-F-R-A-N-G. And
How many times have you had to deal with that? People spelling it wrong.
It's like in the past hour, or like, what are you saying?
Yeah. No, I mean,
twice
yeah.
in the past
Oh,
hour.
okay.
But it's
Every day.
yeah, every day. But I mean, once people know it, they remember it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, yeah. Zeus spells it right sometimes.
I wear the shirt.
got it
Man.
on
Don't
his
worry.
Yeah, you got it on this shirt. You just look
Yeah,
down.
just look
Stay with the merch. Stay with the merch. You know what I'm saying?
And then,
Yeah.
and then they can find us on Instagram at the Good Land Gang.
Okay.
You know, we'll post shows and stuff on there, and then my Instagram at Will Pfrang Music.
Perfect. There you go. All right. There you have it, guys. Will Pfrang and the Good Land Gang. You got the new record out. You guys are doing amazing stuff, as always. So thank you guys for taking the time to sit down and talk with me for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Cheers. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Don't know, but if you think real hard, we're just